Welcome back to God's servant. We are living in a time of unprecedented noise and distractions. We're constantly bombarded with information, but how often do we pause to reflect on the most important knowledge, the knowledge that shapes our eternal destiny? Today, we're diving deep into the essential, non-negotiable lessons that form the foundation of a successful life for every single Muslim. These aren't advanced concepts. These are the fundamentals. If your foundation is weak, your whole structure will be shaky. Let's not waste a moment. Here are the 7 essential lessons every Muslim must master. The very first, and most profound lesson, is Tawhid, the absolute oneness of Allah. This is the core of our faith, the meaning of La ilaha illallah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah. Tawhid is not just a phrase, it's a way of life, encompassing 3 key aspects. Tawhid al-Rububiyyah, believing Allah is the sole creator, sustainer, and controller of the universe. Tawhid al-Ilahiyyah, directing all acts of worship, prayer, fasting, sacrifice, and supplication only to Allah. This is where we avoid all forms of shirk. Tawhid al-Asma wa Sifat, affirming Allah's beautiful names and perfect attributes exactly as they are mentioned in the Quran and Sunnah, without distortion or comparison. Mastering this lesson means your entire existence is aligned with the one and only Creator. Once we affirm Tawhid, the second lesson is putting it into practice through the 5 pillars of Islam. These aren't suggestions, they are the framework of our spiritual connection. Shahida, the declaration of faith, which we just discussed. Salah, prayer, our daily, 5-time connection to Allah. It's our spiritual oxygen and our shield against evil. A Muslim who neglects Salah is neglecting the backbone of their faith. Zakat, charity, purifying our wealth and ensuring the circulation of blessings in the community. Psalm, fasting, training our souls in self-control, empathy, and closeness to Allah. Hajj, pilgrimage, the ultimate physical and spiritual journey, a demonstration of human equality and unity. These 5 acts are your daily, weekly, and yearly training regimen. Master them, and you master the discipline of a successful Muslim. Life is a test, full of ups and downs. The third lesson is knowing how to navigate this test with patience, Sabr, and gratitude, Shukr. Sabr is not passive waiting, it is active endurance. It means persisting in obedience, restraining from sin, and being content with the decree of Allah, even when it hurts. The Quran tells us, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." Shukr is recognizing every blessing, big or small, as a gift from Allah and using those gifts in His obedience. When you are grateful, Allah promises to increase you. The believer's life is beautiful. If good comes, they are grateful and it is better for them. If hardship comes, they are patient and it is still better for them. Master this balance. The fourth lesson takes your worship and actions to a higher level. Ihsan, which means excellence. The Prophet Muhammad (PBUH) defined it as, that you should worship Allah as if you see Him, and if you do not see Him, He surely sees you. Ihsan is about being a professional Muslim. It's not just praying, but praying with khushu, concentration. It's not just working, but performing your job with the highest integrity. It's not just interacting with people, but treating them with the best character. Ihsan transforms doing good into being good. It is the quality of the Muhsinin, the good doers who are promised the highest reward. The fifth lesson is fundamental to our interactions, good character, akhlaq. The Prophet Muhammad (PBUH) said, "I was only sent to perfect good character." A Muslim's conduct is their greatest dawah call to Islam. Honesty, sidq, is mandatory. You must be honest in your speech and your dealings, kindness, treating your neighbors, colleagues, and family with compassion. Forgiveness, letting go of grudges, understanding that Allah loves those who restrain anger and pardon people. Your faith is not just what you do in the mosque, it is how you behave in the marketplace, at home, and online. The sixth lesson is about continuous growth. Seeking knowledge, ilm, is mandatory. The very first word revealed in the Quran was, Iqra, read. The Prophet (PBUH) said, seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. You cannot fulfill your obligations to Allah if you don't know what they are. Make it a daily habit to Learn the meaning of the Quran. Study the Sunnah, prophetic tradition. Understand the fiqh, jurisprudence, of your daily life. Knowledge is the light that removes the darkness of ignorance. It's the difference between blindly following and worshipping with basira, clear insight. Finally, the seventh lesson, the lesson that puts everything else into perspective, is remembering death and the hereafter, Akira. The Prophet, PBUH, advised us to remember often the destroyer of pleasures, death. This is not meant to be morbid, it's meant to be motivating. Remembering the grave makes you prioritize your salah. Remembering the day of judgment makes you careful about what you earn and spend. Remembering paradise makes the struggle of this life feel temporary and worthwhile. This life is a bridge, don't build your house on the bridge. Prepare your provisions for the eternal life that awaits. These 7 lessons, Tawhid, the pillars, Sabr and Shukr, Ihsan, good character, seeking knowledge, and remembering the Akira, are the spiritual map for a Muslim. They are not to be learned and forgotten, they are to be mastered and lived. Which of these lessons speaks to your heart the most right now? Let me know in the comments below. If this video benefited you, please give it a like, subscribe to God's Servant for more reminders, and share it with someone who needs this encouragement. Jazakumullahu khairan. Until next time, may Allah grant us all the sincerity and strength to master these essential lessons. Wassalamu alaikum.